When curiosity met insanity, a tale of unlikely passions, and many, many hats. Written by Rain and Bree. Illustrated by Bree. Prologue by Rain. "In that direction," said the cat, waving its right paw round, "lives a hatter. In that direction," waving the other paw, "lives the March Hare. Visit either one you like, they're both mad." "But I don't want to go among mad people," Alice remarked. "Oh, you can't help that," said the cat. "We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad." "How do you know I'm mad?" "You must be, or you wouldn't have come here." 8 years ago, a little girl in blue fell down a rabbit hole and found herself in a world of her own. A world where neither time nor sense had any bearing, and snappily dressed mice live in sugar caddies. After a series of rather confusing adventures, the ever-curious child found her way, pardon the Queen's way, back to the drab and sensible reality from which she had come. Drab, indeed. She grew up, as children are wont to do, in a prim and proper English household. Lessons, manners, propriety. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't laugh so hard. It's not ladylike. Don't run. You'll mess up your hair. Don't climb trees. Don't speak to a man until spoken to. Don't jump in mud puddles. Don't dance that way. Don't breathe. Don't live. Her world seemed to make less and less sense with every passing day. By the age of 17, her starving mind had begun to yearn for that nonsensical land of ladder-totting lizards and tea parties gone awry. The final straw didn't fall until the day of her 18th birthday. On this fateful day, she pressed her ear to a closed door and overheard her parents discussing the imminent need for an arranged marriage. That evening, she packed what she could carry and crept away into the fields in search of the rabbit hole she remembered from her childhood. This time, the realm she found made perfect sense to her. Upon finding herself among more agreeable company, she chose to make herself at home. She found kinship with the resident bookworm, a petite brunette by the name of Belle, with whom she cemented a remarkable friendship. Belle helped her find her feet and carve herself a niche among the masses of princes, wizards, and talking animals. When the kindly keeper of the village bookshop retired, he granted split ownership of his shop to both of them, having grown terribly fond of the sharp-minded pair. Our heroine now had a career, a home, and her freedom. She reasoned that she should very well settle down and live out her life here. But there was always the thought of the family she had left behind. Perhaps she would return to the real world some day. But not now. No. She still had a lot of living to do, after all. Or, per the disembodied grin that occasionally had a purple-striped cat attached to it, perhaps she never really left our world to begin with.